So what we're seeing for Bitcoin right now is actually the same thing as we are seeing in every single cycle before. And in today's video, I am going to show you what the next major move is likely going to be for Bitcoin, guys. I'm going to talk about Ethereum. I'm going to talk about much more. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And what you can see is that for Bitcoin right now on the 4-hourly time frame, we went above the orange line right here at 66,700. You can see that we broke through it yesterday, or 2 days ago actually. And since then, we briefly pulled back a little bit, met some resistance, broke above it again, and now we're meeting it as support. So guys, this is not too bad. We are making higher lows, we are continuing towards the upside, and the trend of going up is still intact. And this is interesting because it's happening at the same time as traditional markets is going down. So as you know, guys, I've been saying that it's only a matter of time until we see Bitcoin start to catch up with traditional markets. And traditional markets have been doing well recently, but now you can see that we do have a little bit of a downtrend right here. And not only that, we are below the vital orange line here at 5,550 for the traditional markets. So let's keep our eyes on all of that. But I want to show you something, and that is that what you're seeing right now is the same thing as you're seeing in every single cycle. So in every cycle after the halving, you can see that this green line here is the halving. And you can see that after the halving, we usually do have, this is on the weekly time frame, so we do have a few weeks of consolidation before you enter into the second phase of the bull market, where things goes absolutely nuts. And then you can see we go into the bear market. You can see that right here again. And this, by the way, is about 1 year prior to the halving. And then we have the halving. We have consolidation for quite a long time here in 2016. And then the second phase of the bull market, boom, we go up. We enter into a bear market. And you can see once again, 1 year prior to the halving, good time to start accumulating Bitcoin. And after the halving, you can see it right here happening in 2020. You can see that some weeks of consolidation, in fact, it was a few months, and then the second phase of the bull market. And that is why I've been using this one, guys. I've been saying, hey guys, look, usually in previous bull markets, 1 year prior to the halving tends to be a good idea to start accumulating Bitcoin on dips. It was a good idea right here to accumulate on all of the dips here. And then after the halving went up, it was a good idea to accumulate on all of the dips right here in 2015. And then we went up. So if you've been following my channel for quite a while, then you know that that is exactly what I was saying here and what we've been doing here on the channel as well. But look at this. Now we have had a few months of consolidation after the halving. So the question remains now, is history going to repeat? So are we going to see the same thing? Are we going to get this big green box here as we've seen in prior cycles after the halving? I think that we're going to do that. So let's see. I do think that we're going to go up to about $150,000 for Bitcoin. So in this cycle. So yeah, that is what I am looking forward to right now. But things are looking very, very well. And by the way, how did we know, or why did we think that this would be the time to really start to accumulate? Well, if you look at the RSI, you can see that this is where we broke through the RSI and this downtrend right here. So we both broke the RSI trend and this triangle and the downtrend here on the weekly time frame. So at $23,000 is when we started to really accumulate more Bitcoin, as the chart was showing us that we had seen a trend shift. So that is all fantastic. For Ethereum, it's really interesting because Ethereum to US dollars, you can see that we are in the middle of two resistance and support levels. So nothing in particular happening here to mention. But on the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, you can see that we're seeing a breakdown. So this means that Ethereum is underperforming Bitcoin and Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum. So this comes at a very interesting time because, of course, you're going to see the spot Ethereum ETF start to trade on the 23rd. So that is very, very interesting to see how this is all going to play out. I think that a lot of people are anticipating GBTC to sell a lot of Ethereum, and that is also what I believe for the first few days. So GBTC might sell a lot of Ethereum, and this is maybe what the market is reacting to right here as well. So GBTC is selling a lot of Ethereum, just like they sold a lot of Bitcoin when they launched. But then I do think that the demand is going to start to pick up. And as you can see with the Bitcoin ETF, guys, every single day you're having hundreds of millions of dollars of purchases into the spot Bitcoin ETFs. So this is going to continue to just add more buying pressure over time. So that is all good. And Bitcoin is destined for much, much higher prices in my opinion. So I wanted to show you this chart as well. This is the MV-RV ratio, which is it's an on-chain metric, basically determining market conditions. But the exact data is not the main point I want to talk about here. What I want to show you is that whenever we have a breakout from a downtrend right here, you can see that we had a breakout from a downtrend right here, boom, Bitcoin price started to go up. We had a breakout from a downtrend right here, Bitcoin had a big pump. Breakout from a downtrend, big pump, and now we are potentially about to see a breakout from this little bit of a downtrend right here. And the question is, are we going to see a pop towards the upside based on that? Apart from that, you can see that the miners for Bitcoin have not sold massive amounts of Bitcoin for the last month. So maybe the selling pressure from the miners is starting to wear off a little bit. Guys, that is what I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.